Navigating the complexities of property division during divorce can be one of the most difficult challenges that men face. This video will provide valuable advice and tips to help men understand how to deal with this situation and make sound decisions when it comes to their financial future. We'll cover topics including common misconceptions, legal processes, asset division, and more. So if you or someone you care about is facing this challenging situation, keep watching until the end. There's valuable information awaiting. When it comes to getting divorced, couples often encounter a wide range of complex issues related to property division. In many cases, even seemingly simple matters such as dividing a jointly owned home can quickly become complicated due to different state laws in regards to marital assets. As such, if you have been served with a petition for divorce from your wife, then it is important that you take steps towards understanding all the potential implications associated with these types of divisions before making any final decisions. Here are some key tips on navigating property division during divorce proceedings. Understand your rights and obligations. Before beginning any process related to filing for or contesting a petition for divorce, make sure that you fully understand all applicable federal and state laws surrounding marriage dissolution and asset distribution within your jurisdiction. Each state has its own unique set of regulations, so it is important that research them carefully so as not give away any rights inadvertently throughout negotiations or settlements. Additionally, familiarize yourself with any prenuptial agreement, if applicable, which may specify certain restrictions or entitlements regarding marital assets in advance should an eventual dissolution occur between spouses at some point down the line, especially if either individual owns significant amounts of real estate or other high-value items prior entering into the union. Explore all possible outcomes. While divorces are rarely amicable proceedings due primarily to feelings being hurt on both sides throughout separation period, at same time try to remain objective enough to consider all possible outcomes when evaluating whether to file suit against a former partner pursuing separate life apart them, or vice versa. Taking time weigh pros cons. Various options available may ultimately save considerable amount money long run by ensuring receive fair share whatever assets were originally accumulated while married couple together without having sell off anything unnecessarily or satisfy court's ruling later date. Be prepared for court appearances. Depending upon complexity of case involved, some disputes relating asset distribution require appearance before judge arbitrator resolve matters out hand parties consent agreement reached beforehand via mediation sessions. Although intimidating prospects, going through lengthy trial, lawyers representing respective sides presenting facts favoring client likely result fairer outcome per respective circumstances. However, preparing ahead time crucial. Ensure best footing possible. Day arrives, walk into courtroom, defend position, take an earlier stage dispute resolution journey. This video does not provide legal, financial, or tax advice. The information provided in this video is for informational purposes only and should not be interpreted as legal advice. If you require legal advice, please contact a qualified attorney, for example, by signing up for a free course on our website divorcelaw.pro. We will connect you with a pre-selected lawyers or other experts you may need. Join our free course to learn how to navigate the divorce process. Learn about the negative impact of divorce on you, children and family, and how to protect your rights. Pre-selected experts are available to help men through this difficult time. Get it free now at divorcelaw.pro. Understand that property division is a complicated process and it is important to be prepared before you start. Educate yourself on the divorce laws in your country, state, or province so that you understand your rights. Seek legal advice from an experienced family lawyer who can help guide you through the process. Make sure all documents related to your marriage, such as prenuptial agreements and wills, are up to date and accurate. Consider attending counseling with your spouse if possible in order to try and work out any issues that might be causing difficulties in the relationship. Don't let emotions cloud judgment during this difficult time. Focus instead on what is best for both parties involved, especially when children are involved. Be aware of how different countries treat property division differently. For example, some countries may consider marital assets separate while others may treat them jointly owned by both spouses upon marriage dissolution. Take into account any economic changes due to inflation or deflation which could affect how much value each asset has over time compared to at the beginning of the marriage term. Acknowledge that dividing assets equally isn't always practical or fair. Make sure each party walks away with something they feel comfortable with after settlement negotiations have been completed satisfactorily between both sides, if applicable. Have realistic expectations about what will happen during settlement negotiations, and remember, not everyone will get exactly what they want. Compromise is often necessary here too. Before making any decisions regarding property division, think carefully if filing for divorce really is the right thing to do. Talk it through with someone impartial like a pastor or priest. If need be, divorces can also cause turmoil within families, especially when there are children, so don't rush into anything without thinking it through first. When sorting out financial matters such as bank accounts, credit cards, etc., make sure everything has been accounted for, otherwise this could lead to disputes further down the line once proceedings have begun. Officially take copies of statements/transaction records, etc., just in case. If either party owns their own business, then this should be taken into consideration as well during settlement discussions, since ownership rights must still remain intact even after parting ways. Seek professional legal counsel as soon as possible in these cases so nothing gets overlooked here either. Try not use court proceedings unless absolutely necessary. Going through mediation instead can save money and time, plus keep things amicable between former partners, which makes life easier moving forward. Make sure all documents used throughout negotiation processes are signed and dated correctly afterwards. Nothing worse than having disputes over legality later on downline due to incorrect paperwork being filled out initially. Always act fairly and honorably towards ex-partners despite disagreements over property division. Remember, respect goes a long way when trying to reach satisfactory compromises between two parties who no longer wish to remain together but still need to deal together post-breakup nonetheless. No matter what path forward is chosen after receiving a petition for divorce from spouse, always remember there is never an easy solution when dealing with complex issues like splitting up shared wealth accumulated over course. Marriage relationship itself ended abruptly, prematurely, given unforeseen circumstances beyond control by either party concerned. Therefore, highly recommended speak qualified lawyers, gain better understanding local laws pertaining asset distribution, well-engaged services mediator whenever deemed necessary to avoid unnecessary emotional distress, costly litigation expenses potentially incurred down road, resolving matters under judicial supervision. Join our free course to learn how to navigate the divorce process. Learn about the negative impact of divorce on you, children and family, and how to protect your rights. Pre-selected experts are available to help men through this difficult time. Get it free now at divorcelaw.pro.